The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a hugely popular self-help book. It offers practical principles to help you succeed both personally and professionally. About the author, Stephen Covey was an American businessman, lecturer, and author. He wrote best-selling books like The Leader in Me and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which sold over 20 million copies. Covey was named one of Time magazine's 25 most influential Americans in 1996 due to his impactful career. What's in it for me? A quick look at a classic self-help book. We all have big goals like getting a great job, having a happy family, and feeling accomplished. Sometimes these goals seem hard to reach, but there's a way to unlock your hidden potential. You just need to develop the right habits. In this summary, we explore ideas from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book has been a bestseller for decades and is the most popular in the libraries across the world. There's a good reason for its popularity. In this summary, we'll give you practical advice and examples to help you take control of your habits and build a successful life. Spark 1. Develop habits that align with good principles. To succeed, we need habits that align with good principles. Imagine you're in a new city for the first time. The streets are unfamiliar and you don't understand the signs. How will you find your way? If you ask someone on the street, they might say, "Turn right," or "Take this bus." These tips can help short-term, but soon you might get lost again. A better strategy is to find a map. With a map, you can find your own way repeatedly. Life works similarly. While small actions help, understanding and following a few guiding principles is more valuable. Stephen Covey, when looking at 200 years of self-help advice, noticed an interesting pattern. He saw that most advice follows one of 2 paradigms. The first is the personality ethic. This paradigm says success comes from learning tricks and techniques. It suggests that if you speak a certain way or do certain tasks, you'll achieve your goals. This advice is appealing but often leads to superficial changes that don't last. The second paradigm is the character ethic. This approach is different. It argues that success comes from following deep, unchanging truths about the world. If we align our inner character with these principles, we achieve lasting results. For example, if you want a happier marriage, the personality ethic might tell you to change how you communicate or plan special vacations. But the character ethic says you should work on yourself, cultivating qualities like fairness, empathy, and trust. This is harder but leads to more significant and lasting changes. Developing an inner character based on good principles means changing how you see and approach the world. It requires cultivating good habits. In the following sections, we'll guide you through these habits one by one. Covey's insights reveal that while quick fixes and surface-level changes can provide short-term benefits, lasting success comes from deeper principle-based changes in character. Just like a map helps you navigate a new city repeatedly, understanding and applying fundamental principles helps you navigate life's challenges more effectively. The key is to cultivate habits that reflect these core principles, leading to long-term success and fulfillment. Habit 1. Be proactive. Take proactive control of your response to the world. Here's a simple question that has puzzled scientists, philosophers, and everyday people for a long time. What makes you, you? Some say it's all about genetics, that human evolution and our DNA control our lives. Others believe it's our parents and how we were raised that matter most. Some think our environment and circumstances are the main influences. The truth is, none of these answers is completely right. They all suggest that our lives are controlled by outside forces. But highly effective people think differently. They know that while we can't control everything, we can control ourselves, which leads us to our first habit. One key difference between humans and animals is our ability to be self-aware. Animals mostly react to the world based on instincts. When they encounter something, they react automatically. Humans, however, can pause, think, and choose how to respond. Being proactive means you have the freedom to decide how to engage with the world and shape your own destiny. For example, if unexpected rain ruins your picnic plans, you can choose to let it spoil your day. Or you can proactively focus on the positives. Instead of feeling down about the weather, you can enjoy time with your friends despite the storm. This proactive mindset works even in the toughest situations. Take the example of Viktor Frankl, a famous psychiatrist who was imprisoned in a concentration camp during World War II. His captors controlled all his external conditions, but he realized he could still control his responses. Instead of losing hope, he spent each day imagining a future where he could teach others how he survived. This proactive attitude gave him the strength to endure and later fueled his career as an educator. With practice, you too can learn to actively shape your responses to challenges. When you face obstacles at work or in your personal life, take a moment to consider your actions. Don't just react impulsively. Instead, step back, understand the root causes of the problem, and focus your energy on what you can positively influence. By doing so, you take control of your life and steer it towards success. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Begin every task with a desired outcome. Let's start with a thought experiment. Imagine it's 3 years in the future, and sadly, you've passed away. It's a tragedy, but now your friends, family, and colleagues are gathered for your funeral. Each person takes a turn to deliver a eulogy. What do you want them to say about you? Sure, this is tough to think about, but it's also very revealing. Suddenly, the unimportant details of daily life fade away, and your real priorities become clear. Now, you're thinking about your relationships, your accomplishments, and the legacy you want to leave behind. This exercise shows that thinking about your ultimate outcome is crucial for organizing your life. That's why highly effective people always start with the end in mind, which brings us to our second habit. Begin every task with a desired outcome. Whenever you do something, whether it's big or small, you actually do it twice. First, you imagine it in your mind by making a plan. These plans can be quick and simple, like a mental to-do list, or detailed like a business plan. Thinking about the future helps you manage the present. Consider building your dream house. Before putting up the walls or roof, you need a blueprint. Without a clear plan, the construction process would be chaotic, full of mistakes, wasted materials, and dissatisfaction with the final result. This principle is easy to apply to short-term projects. For example, in your job, it's smart to plan your week ahead of time and set clear goals for each quarter. But the real benefits come when planning for the long term. To do this, imagine your desired life by creating a personal mission statement. Reflect deeply on what you truly want to achieve, what values you want to uphold, and what real success means to you. Write this down. Use this mission statement to track your progress and guide your decisions. When you know your desired destination, it's much easier to stay on the right path. Habit 3. Put first things first. It's 9 o'clock on Monday morning. You're at the office and everything's happening at once. The phone's ringing, the printer's jammed, you have a report to write and a project plan to draft. Your boss is knocking at your door, wanting to talk to you. What should you do first? Even when you know your goals, it's tough to decide the order of tasks. This is where the third habit, put first things first, comes in. In simple terms, this means prioritizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. Let's explore how to do this. There are various time management methods. Some suggest making lists. Others recommend scheduling tasks in advance. But the real trick to working effectively is to prioritize your tasks. A useful tool for this is a time management matrix. A time management matrix is a grid where you list all your tasks based on 2 factors, urgency and importance. To create one, take a piece of paper and draw a 2x2 grid with 4 boxes. The top left box is quadrant 1, tasks that are urgent and important, like a sudden crisis that needs immediate attention. The top right box is quadrant 2, tasks that are important but not urgent, like long-term projects or building client relationships. The bottom left is quadrant 3, tasks that are urgent but not crucial, like answering phone calls. The bottom right is quadrant 4, tasks that are neither urgent nor important, like playing solitaire. Once you've sorted all your tasks into these quadrants, it becomes clearer where to focus your efforts. While quadrant 1 tasks are crucial, it's the quadrant 2 tasks that need special attention. These are often neglected because they don't seem urgent. However, they are still important and can offer significant efficiency benefits. By addressing these tasks early, you can prevent new urgent crises from arising. No one can do everything alone. Sometimes, Putting first things first means delegating tasks that don't need your personal attention. Just be careful not to micromanage. Instead of assigning tasks, request specific results. In the end, the outcome is what counts most when it comes to efficiency. Habit 4. Think win-win. Imagine you're at a big football game. It's the final match of the season. Only one team can win and take the trophy home. The other team goes home with nothing, even if they played well. But life isn't always like this. Most situations don't have to end with one winner and one loser. That's where the fourth habit comes in. Look for ways everyone can win. In life, we often think in certain patterns that shape how we deal with others. Many people see life as a competition where one person's gain means another's loss. This is called a win-lose mindset. It works in some cases, but it can cause problems too. When people see others as rivals, trust and teamwork suffer. For example, think of a sales team where only the best salesperson gets a bonus. Others get nothing. This makes team members only care about their own success. They might hide leads or even harm each other's work. This hurts overall sales. But there's a better way, the win-win approach. This way of thinking values cooperation over competition. It aims for outcomes that benefit everyone involved. For the sales team, this could mean giving bonuses to all who meet their sales goals. Here, one person's success helps everyone else too. This encourages teamwork and boosts morale, leading to more sales overall. How do you make sure you're always seeking a win-win situation? It starts with having an abundance mindset. Instead of seeing success and rewards as limited, believe there's plenty for everyone. When you know there's more than enough to go around, you're more likely to collaborate rather than compete. With a win-win mindset, the biggest victories happen when everyone works together towards shared goals. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Imagine your vision is blurry. You squint, struggling to recognize friends from a distance. It's time for an eye checkup. Normally you'd read letters on a chart while the doctor tests different lenses until your sight is clear. But what if, instead of testing your eyes, the doctor just handed you her glasses and said, "These work for me"? Your vision would still be unclear, right? That's how many people communicate, offering solutions before understanding the problem. Effective people take a different path with the fifth habit. Listen first. Good relationships thrive on good communication. Most people focus on speaking well to be understood. But to build real connections, you must also understand others. And to truly understand, you must learn to listen deeply. Listening isn't just hearing words, it's grasping someone's thoughts and feelings. Empathetic listening is the key. It means tuning into someone's perspective, both intellectually and emotionally. You listen not only to their words, but to the feelings behind them. Instead of jumping in with advice or sharing your own story, try reflecting the other person's emotions. For example, if they share a frustrating experience, acknowledge their feelings by saying, "That sounds frustrating." This keeps the focus on their feelings and helps you understand them better. Empathetic listening isn't a quick fix. It requires genuine interest in others. You need to invest time, effort, and practice. But when you do it right, people notice. They appreciate your attention and often respond with empathy of their own. Over time, this builds more open, satisfying, and meaningful relationships. Just like finding the right glasses improves your vision, understanding others through empathetic listening improves your relationships. It's about seeing and connecting with people in a way that goes beyond words. So next time you're in a conversation, remember, listen first, understand deeply, and watch your connections grow stronger. Habit 6. Synergise. Imagine walking through a rainforest full of life and beauty. What makes it so vibrant? Is it the birds, the ants, or the sunlight? Actually, it's all of them together. In nature and in human relations, when different parts come together, they create something greater than each part alone. This is called synergy. Effective people embrace this idea and practice the sixth habit, creating powerful synergies through open idea exchange. Synergy is when people come together in harmony and their strengths complement each other. Each person is unique, with their own strengths and weaknesses. When they work together, they enhance each other's strengths and minimize weaknesses, creating a better outcome than if they worked alone. Think of a classroom where students freely share ideas. Some ask questions, others give answers, and some share personal insights. Even though they may stray from the lesson plan, everyone learns more. This is the power of synergy in action. To foster synergy, it's crucial to create a safe and respectful environment. This means using habits like thinking win-win and listening empathetically. When people feel valued and heard, they are more likely to share ideas and build on each other's contributions. David Lilienthal's experience with the Atomic Energy Commission is a great example. He brought together experts who had strong opinions that sometimes clashed. To resolve this, he scheduled long group meetings where each member could share their thoughts openly. This built trust and understanding among the team. In the end, their discussions led to creative and productive outcomes. Just like a diverse rainforest ecosystem, the most successful groups are those where members support and learn from each other. By encouraging synergy, you allow creativity and productivity to flourish. Synergy isn't just about combining ideas. It's about creating something bigger and better together than any individual could achieve alone. So, next time you're working with a team, remember, embrace each person's strengths, listen to their ideas, and watch how synergy transforms your group into something extraordinary. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine you're a hard-working lumberjack chopping trees in the forest. At first, each tree falls easily with a few swings of your sharp axe. But as days go by, each tree takes more effort to bring down. By the end of the week, it's a struggle to fell just one tree. What's the problem? Your axe, once sharp, has become dull because you forgot to take care of it. This story shows that even the most dedicated workers can burn out if they don't take breaks. That's why the 7th and final habit of highly effective people is all about rest and renewal. It's important to make time to take care of yourself. When you're focused on achieving your goals, it's easy to forget about your own well-being. However, neglecting your health can undermine all your other effective habits. To stay effective, you need to renew yourself in 4 different ways. First, take care of your body. This means exercising regularly, eating nutritious food, and getting enough sleep. Keeping physically fit gives you the strength to work consistently. Secondly, there's the spiritual dimension. This involves connecting with your values and finding peace in the world around you. Spend a few moments each day in quiet reflection, prayer, or meditation to stay centered and resilient. The third dimension is mental. Keep your mind active by learning new things. Try new skills, read books, or explore a new language. These activities keep your mind sharp and engaged. Lastly, nurture your social and emotional well-being. Don't sacrifice your relationships for productivity. Stay connected with friends, family, and colleagues. Regularly check in with loved ones and enjoy time together. By committing to renewing each of these dimensions, you'll benefit continuously. With this habit in place, you'll always be ready to tackle challenges effectively. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for long-term success and happiness. So, prioritize your well-being alongside your goals, and you'll find yourself more energized and effective in everything you do. Summary of effective habits. Improving yourself isn't just about learning quick fixes. It's about building habits that come from strong principles. Effective people follow these habits. 1. Take control of how you respond to situations. 2. Start tasks with a clear goal in mind. 3. Prioritize tasks by importance. 4. Seek outcomes that benefit everyone. 5. Understand others to build better relationships. 6. Create synergy by sharing ideas openly. 7. Take time to care for yourself. By making these habits a part of your life and committing to them, you'll see improvements over time. Track your progress regularly to stay motivated and celebrate your achievements. This positive cycle of improvement will keep you moving forward toward a more effective and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching. If you like our work, please like, share, and subscribe. It will motivate us to create more such inspiring content, and you will be notified when we upload new content. Till the next video, stay curious and stay happy.